Okay, number 2, when we're using the elimination method. Now, you can see that this one's a little bit different than the previous one. You look at this one right away and you see that there's nothing going to cancel in my x's. I don't have the same numbers opposite above each other and below each other. Over here, I do not have the same thing above and below. I don't need to look over here because I'm looking to eliminate a variable. So I'm looking at these and I'm saying, okay, I got a 4x up here, negative 4x. Well, how could I cancel this down here with this? That's right. I need this to be a 4x. So in order to get that a 4x, I'm going to multiply the whole thing by 4. And when I do that, I need to distribute this 4 to that 4x. Becomes 4x. 4 times x is 4x. But this 4 also has to be distributed to the next one. So 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. And attach the y in there. Now I have to do the same thing distributing to the last one. 4 times 6 is 24. But 1 negative, so my answer is negative. Now, I'm going to bring this top one down below. Negative 4x plus 9y equals 9. Okay, you can see now that my 4's cancel. I had $4 but spent $4. I have 0. So they're gone. So now over here, I had $9 but I spent 12. So I owe somebody 3. Now, over here, I had $9 but I spent 24. So it is a negative 24, but I'm going to subtract 9 from it, and that's going to give me 15. But it's a negative 15 because my negative was higher. Opposite sign subtract, if that's the way you want to remember it. And then remember that you got to pay attention to the negative rule. If I have 2 negatives, it's a positive. If I have 1 negative, it's a negative. Okay? So now solve this problem. This is an equation. So now I'm going to, negative 3 is attached to that y. That's through multiplication. To take it across the opposite, I have to do the opposite of what it is. It's multiplication, so I have to divide. Negative 3. Y equals negative negative. We just talked about that. Negative negative becomes a positive. So 5 divided into 15, or I'm sorry, 3 divided into 15 is 5. So y is 5. So now what I got to do is I got to take this and substitute it into one of my equations that I started with. What I want to do is I'm going to choose this one right here, the bottom one. Okay? So x minus 3y equals negative 6. So I'm going to take this 5 and plug it right in there for the y. X minus 3 times 5 equals negative 6. Now I just got to do what it says. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15 equals negative 6, and I didn't do anything to the x, so bring it down. I have an equation here. So if this is negative minus 15, I have to add 15. That cancels. X is now by itself. So now, opposite signs. 15 minus 6 equals 9. Positive was higher, so that's a positive 9. That's my answer for x. And then what I should do is I should go through and go ahead and write my point, sorry. So my point is x, which is 9, and y, which is 5. And that's my answer.